Here is a question that a lot of people always ask me. Hey, what is the best time of the day to reprogram your mind, to make sure that you plant that seed in the garden of the mind to achieve, to create, to change your life, to create the shift that you want, right? What's the best time? And I always give the same answer. There are two windows of opportunity during the day when you're naturally most suggestible to new information, to new belief, to new suggestion. Meaning the door of your subconscious mind is wide open, as wide as possible. And this is first thing in the morning when you wake up and last thing before you fall asleep at night. Those 2 periods of time is when your subconscious mind is ready to absorb whatever you give it with the least amount of effort on your sides. And why is this? Well, it's a very simple thing. If we were to put an EEG on your brain, we can measure the brain activity, right? And there's something that happens when your brain waves slow down and define themselves in what we call in hypnotherapy and in neuroscience alpha or theta. What science has proven is that in those two states, you become highly suggestible to new information, meaning, again, you are very programmable. So if you are intentional in that moment, to visualization, to gratitude, to affirming, to whatever works for you, you can literally just put all that information right down in your subconscious mind very fast, very easily, effortlessly, right? And you do it the same in the evening as your body prepares to go to sleep, your brainwave naturally slow down. And just before you fall asleep, you find yourself nice in theta. Again, this is where the soil of the garden of your mind is extremely welcoming. But then really the question is, what do you currently do first thing in the morning, last thing before you go to sleep? If you're like most people, they just scroll on the phone, right? They watch YouTube, TikTok, whatever it may be, right? They let useless, meaningless information go in the garden of the mind, pollute their mind, because whatever you tell your mind in that windows of opportunity, whether it's good for you, whether it's stressful or not, it takes on. So if you go to bed and you worry about tomorrow and you think about all your problems and all the things that are not working and all the things that people have told you and all the douchebags out there, your subconscious mind takes that in and be like, okay, cool, we're gonna work on that all night. Let's do it. Let's create more of this. You're the boss. So whether you're being intentional or not is completely your responsibility. This is something that nobody else can do. Now the question is then, what could you do? Right? And this is, I'm going to give you exactly what I do, but you can use whatever works best for you. In the morning, what I like to do first thing in the morning is a meditation. At the end of my day meditation, I always visualize my goal as if it's already done. How does that look like? I just visualize me being in the place, in the time, in the reality with as much vividness as I can, just living my life from the perspective that I already have the money, I already have the business, the thing, the that I already want. It's done. It's not in the process, it's done, and I just stay in the feeling. And that's it. Before I go to bed at night, I usually do it more in terms of like affirmation of gratitude, right? Because I fall asleep very, very fast. So my window of opportunity before I fall asleep is very short. Okay, so what does it look like? I'll start with thank you for something I appreciate, that happened during the day. Thank you for this or that, whatever. I get a little bit in that feeling. And then I say my gratitude for what I want, but as if it's already done. So whatever goal or desire, things you want to create, I will simply be grateful that it's already in my life, as if it's already here, feeling that appreciation and just drifting to sleep. Okay, now again, you can affirm, you can write, you can visualize. There is no right or wrong. You can find what works for you. The goal is to be intentional with this and to always go, okay, what is the end product? What do I want to create and how would I feel if I already have it? Because that's the best way to program your mind for that reality. If your mind is like a GPS, tell it exactly what you want and then let it create the route to take you there. That's your subconscious mind job. So I hope this video is useful, guys. Be intentional first thing in the morning and as you fall asleep at night. Do it consistently and see what happens. Hit that subscribe button. Let me know what you think down in the comment. As always, be well.